Greetings, Commanders. I'm Commander Gibson, and today I'm going to show you what I've been up to gaining some Imperial Rank and credits. It's a pretty good process, and I want to show you how I've been at it. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so this is the galaxy map here, and I'm going to show you what system we're going to be going to. We are going to... HIP 10716. Alright, so let's check out the system view here. Now you are going to need a scanner to get to this system because it is going to be unscanned. And when you get here, this is what you're going to be looking for. You want to find the first planet and the first small planet orbiting it. And that's the one you're looking for, 1A. HIP 10716 1A is the planet that you're looking for to get there. Again, you're going to need a scanner, so don't forget that. Equip a scanner. Okay, so we're just going to pop over to the next system here real quick. Now, if you want to park your ship and maybe buy yourself like a hauler to go back to the bubble if you want to stay here for a while, this is the closest system with a shipyard where you can do that. And as you can see on the first planet here, it's got a station that can sell ships. And I have my ASP Explorer sitting there so I can get back to the bubble if I need to. And I can just keep my combat ship here to grind out that rank and credits. Okay, so here we are at Morgan Depot. And we're going to go ahead and open up the bulletin board and check out the missions that we're going to be taking. Now we're looking for a few specific missions here. What we want to take is performance review and cut the power. So as you can see, we've got a couple of them here. Here we have to take out 4 sentries and get a little bit of credits. Easy peasy. So we're going to go ahead and accept that. And we also want to take all missions that are called cut the power. And looks like we've got one here. And what we need to do is take out a generator that's powering turrets, and then we will get a completion. And what's cool is we can stack up as many cut the power and performance review missions that we can, and they'll all complete together. Alright, so that looks like that's it for this round. So what we're going to do is log out to the main menu, and then we're just going to switch game modes here. Go to open because we were in solo. Wait for this to load real quick. Alright, so we're back at the station, and we're going to go back to the bulletin board and see what else we got here. And we'll see how many more missions we can find. Alright, let's see. We've got more cut the power. And another performance review underneath it. Here we go. That's a decent amount of money right there. And not a whole lot of the skimmers, so that's cool. And it looks like we've got at least one more down here. Another performance review. Oh, we got to be elite for this one, but that's okay. Yeah, that's pretty good chunk of change there as well. Nope, we got another one. Fantastic. Yeah, so what we want to do is just stack up as many missions as possible here by logging in and then changing modes. And I'm going to go ahead and do that for the next, say, 15-20 minutes and see how many missions we can get. Okay, so I just spent the past about 15-20 minutes just re-rolling the bulletin board here. And as you can see, we got a nice stack of missions. 32 missions to be exact. So we got lots of missions to complete, and we're going to be able to do it in one foul sweep. Alright, so you can see I am currently at Empire Rank Earl and 31%. So that's just going to be a comparison to see how well this method works. Alright, so time to launch. Get out there and complete these missions. Now actually completing the missions is going to be very easy. There's not really any requirements per se. You're going to want a ship with some weapons, but that's really about it. I took the Fer-de-Lance because I like the Fer-de-Lance a lot, and I can take out this generator usually with one shot, which is pretty handy. Alright, so this is where we're headed. We just gotta select it here and go up 90 degrees and hit your FSD. Now when you're taking off from a planet, you always have to go up 90 degrees. That's just the way it is when you want to activate your super cruise. The exception, of course, is system jumps. Now, as long as the system you're jumping to is in view, you can just go ahead and jump if you're at a mass lock. Alright, so we're just going to continue upward here, and we're going to wait till our speed gets up to around 10 kilometers a second. And then we're going to rotate the craft here. And then we're going to pull back on the stick and basically put ourselves into a low orbit around the planet. It's a pretty quick trip over to the other side where the other outpost is. And it's just, yeah, a quick little trip. Got a nice view here going around the planet. And you just kind of want to mind your speed a little bit. You don't really want to get over about 150 kilometers a second. And here we go. It's coming up on our side. And we don't really want to go for any more than a 6-second approach, just like if you're going to a station. And then we're just going to pull back down into the planet. Nice and easy like. And we're going to keep our nose up a little bit, because if you just go straight at it, sometimes your altitude will get too low and it will drop you from orbital cruise. And you're going to have to travel a little bit farther, but it's not that bad. So we should come out at around 9 kilometers from the outpost. Alright, glide engaged. Now we're just going to head on down. Now you do see there that I'm wanted, but that's not a big deal because you're only wanted for just a little minor faction here. And I've never been interdicted or attacked because of the wanted status. I really don't think they have any ships to actually get you here. So it's no worries. It's okay to be wanted. You do take a little bit of a reputation hit because you're wanted, but we're going to be gaining way more reputation than we'll be taking a hit for, so it's nothing to worry about. Alright, so here we are. You can see that the outpost here is kind of in a Y shape. And what we want to do is kind of approach at the base of the outpost. And we're going to be looking for what looks like a barrel. See it right there in the middle? We're just going to take aim. Alright, one shot with the cannon. Now you can see a bunch of missions updating here. These are the cut the power missions that are going to complete. And now we're just going to go ahead and complete our performance review missions by shooting these skimmers. The skimmers pose no threat whatsoever. If you get right down next to the land, they can shoot at you, but they're not going to be able to really do any damage at all against an actual ship. Yeah, so this is basically just shooting fish in a barrel here. Real easy, you don't have to worry about any kind of counterattack. And those turrets are really the only thing that can hurt you, and since we take out the generator right off the bat, that's just nothing that we have to worry about. Alright, let's see, did we get all of the skimmers? Getting close here, take a look. It looks like it. So usually we get 7 skimmers that come out. So we know we can collect 7 right off the bat. And if you have more missions that you require more than 7, like 12 or 15 skimmers, you can just basically relog and then shoot that barrel again and then take out the rest of the skimmers. You can see here I still have a few skimmers that I need to take out. So I'm just going to do that here real quick. Just going to log out, log back in, take out the skimmers, and then when we come back we'll be ready to go. Alright, so all the skimmers are taken out. I've got all 15 to complete the elite ranked missions. So we're going to go ahead and head back to Morgan Depot. So same process, hit up 90 degrees. There we go, select it, power the FSD, and we're going to be good to go here to launch ourselves back into a low orbit to head back to Morgan Depot. Good times. Okay, so like I said, we're just going to do the same thing as before. Head up 90 degrees and keep an eye on our speed. We do get a little tug here, a little slowdown at 2.5. That's normal, don't worry about that. Then after a moment, we start increasing our acceleration again. And it looks like we don't have to rotate this time, which is okay. We're going to get up to about 10 kilometers a second and then start banking back. And again, just putting ourselves into a low orbit of the planet. So we need to just skim right over to the other side so we can turn in these missions. Yeah, so easy peasy. I mean, you're not really going to have any trouble taking out those skimmers. And if you have strong enough weapons, you can one-shot that power plant. No problem at all. Alright, got to watch our speed here a little bit. As we get down to Morgan Depot, well, I'm going a little fast, but I think I'm going to be okay. Because if you go too fast, it's going to drop you out of orbit too quickly. And if your velocity is too high, then the glide is going to fail. Looks like I'm okay. Yep, glide engaged. Excellent. So if your glide fails, you're going to take some hull damage, kind of do a little bit of a spin, and you're going to have a longer transit time down. Alright, we've got permission to land. And if you got a medium ship, they always put you in the same spot every time, either bay 5 or 6. So it's very easy finding the bay that you're going to be landing at. No problem. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we're set up for a nice landing. Just feather the throttle, bring her down. Alright, good to go. Alright, so I'm going to enter the hangar, I think. Yeah, okay, and just in case anyone wants to come and kill us. And again, we're at 31 Earl. Alright, so let's turn in these jobs. It's a bunch of jobs, so I'm going to do a little time acceleration here to turn them all in, because it's kind of a long, boring process, turning in 32 jobs. Alright, time acceleration, go! Alright, so the video's in 3 times speed. We're just going to complete all of these jobs here in a quick and orderly fashion. And you can see my credits just bumping up here with each mission. So we're making some decent money here. That's going to depend on your rank, because you do have to be elite for some of the missions. But yeah, so your mileage may vary. But I'm about to wrap up here. And it looks like I've got 8 million credits. And now I'm at Earl 44%. So we went from 31 to 44 in about a half hour's work. And that's not bad work. Pretty good. Alright, and that's going to wrap it up. So if you want some nice, easy Imperial Rank and credits, head on down to HIP 10716. Head down to Planet 1A, Morgan Depot, and get yourself some Imperial missions. Alright, thanks for watching, Commanders. I appreciate it. Fly safe, and I'll see you, Commanders, in the black. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you thought in the comments. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to see all of my latest videos.